Well, when I was small, it was a little clay street, the main street of Claremont, just a few houses, 2 or 3 little stores, and we were just a little community and had knew nothing about the outside world.
We've had an active board that has had the foresight to look ahead, and in the late 80s we purchased property with the hopes of someday building a hospital.
I was recruited to come and be the CEO of South Lake Hospital. We were here in late '93 for the Christmas parade down Main Street. So I thought I was coming to build a hospital. We get here, the chief financial officer brings me the books and I look at it and there's no money, so I ask her to bring me the foundation accounts and where the money is, and she said, no, there is none. And the way that we got that done was we did a transaction with Orlando Health. There were originally 3 bidders, but Orlando Health was the one that had the greatest sense of culture and the values that matched our own here. And the transaction was simply that we would allow them to take on half the equity as long as all the money stayed here and as long as all the operations in the future were inure to the benefit of the citizens of South Lake County. And so instead of putting the money in the hospital where they would own half of the money they just put in, we put it in the foundation, community foundation. Well, Oakley was Mr. Claremont when I got here. He served on the hospital board, one version or the other of it, for 50 years. Just was synonymous with the word Claremont. He was on the hospital board that hired me and had continued to serve on the new board when we had the new hospital board. Don was the chairman of the board. Don was one of the 3 of us that sat in with all the negotiations with Orlando Health. And his idea was, let's do a transaction for a partnership with a local healthcare company, a large company, and bring equity back to the community, but get them behind us to help us with operations and stand behind us. His was the strongest vision, I think, for what could have been here. George was the attorney for the hospital. George was just a great friend, but he was a lot sharper than a lot of people gave him credit for. So the guys in Orlando didn't know what they were getting into when George Hovis and Don Wickham walked in the room. Well, Mike was a great friend and a mentor, and I probably turned to him in the early years. I probably turned to him more often, not because, Don's door was always open, but Don was a busy man, and so was Mike. But Mike was a little more direct with me, more like an older brother, and he wasn't afraid to kick me in the butt and send me back to work. But he was very instrumental behind the scenes with advice and encouragement. I was recruited.
Well, Benny and I have lived in Claremont for over 47 years, and we love this community, and it reflects our values. And we're just happy that there's the Community Foundation that can be a vessel for us to give back to our community. When you get to be this lovely age that we are, you have strong feelings about giving back to those that have taken good care of you, and we're just excited to be able to give back through the Community Foundation to Claremont.
Well, we greatly respect the Community Foundation for their expertise and their knowledge of what's needed in this community. And Susan and I grew up here watching this community grow to the size that we are today, and we feel very honored and comfortable to make a donation that they can see fit to where it needs to go in the community.
I would like to see more people join the foundation, pool more resources together, because the more resources we have, the more money we earn, the more grants we give, the more services there are, and the better our community is.
I will give through the foundation to my church, to New Beginnings, to the other nonprofits in the organization that I support to help them and the foundation.
I will give because it's better to give than to receive, because there's no better blessing than to see somebody recover from their hurts.
I will give, and I will encourage others to give, because I want this community to be a better place because we were here.
Hi, my name's Sandy Simmons. There are so many ways that the people can get involved with the Community Foundation of Southlake County, especially when it comes to giving.
Community Foundation of Southlake's Animal Welfare Fund is there to help homeless pets and issues with other conservation we have with wildlife, and support all animal welfare that could be providing funds to, such as service dogs, pet therapy dogs, and any other animal that needs help.
I'd like to thank the Community Foundation and the Animal Welfare Fund for providing these masks for us on our trucks.
For 30 years, the Community Foundation of Southlake County has planted seeds, humbly and gracefully. The pearl marks this milestone, a symbol of wisdom formed over time, just like education itself. A foundation isn't defined by its funds, but by its belief that every student deserves a fighting chance.
The foundation of this nation was really built on educating people. And because we have been successful in that field, we are, a large, free nation. And so I think it's important for people to realize that education is the key to whatever success they're seeking in life. And you see, it doesn't matter in education where you come from. What you have to see is where you can go. And education can take people way beyond what they can imagine of themselves. So that's why it's so important for those of us who have been educated, who realize the importance of education. It's so important for us to help others see the value in it.
That's why I decided to establish a scholarship in memory of my mother, the Judith Hovis Nursing Scholarship, to honor her legacy through nursing so others can carry forward the care my mom gave so freely. The Judith Hovis Memorial Nursing Scholarship honors students with not only financial support, but also a pearl of wisdom that goes far deeper. Establishing a scholarship isn't what we leave behind. It's a legacy we create today and cherish forever.
Happy 30th anniversary, Community Foundation of South Lake County.
Happy 30th anniversary, the Community Foundation of South Lake. We love you.
Happy anniversary to the Community Foundation of South Lake.
Happy 30th birthday to the Community Foundation of South Lake County. Thank you for all you do in the community, from our neighbors to you.
Happy anniversary to the Community Foundation of South Lake.
Happy anniversary, Community Foundation of South Lake. You guys are amazing.
Happy 30th anniversary to the Community Foundation of South Lake. They're one of the most valuable resources in Central Florida.
Happy anniversary, Community Foundation of South Lake County.
Thank you, Community Foundation of South Lake County.
Thank you, Community Foundation of South Lake, for your support and your belief in our vision and our mission. We truly appreciate you. Happy 30th anniversary, Community Foundation of South Lake.
We would like to thank the Community Foundation of South Lake for being our partner for well over a decade. Things like a home for South Lake Cares would not be possible without partnerships like theirs. I also want to say happy 30th anniversary to the Community Foundation of South Lake. We have only been here for about 20 years of that. We don't know what life would be like in South Lake without you. Thank you.